AskReddit by Merlegend69. What are underrated websites and what do you use them for? https://www.removedit.com/ shows you the content of most removed posts and comments on Reddit. Finally, I can read 80% of the answers in our Ask Historians. https://earth.nullschool.net/ I use it for understanding what's happening with the weather and why. I've turned a lot of farmers onto this visualization over the years and most find it incredibly helpful as a part of their overall habit of weather watching. www.sleepity.me asks when you plan to wake up and tells you what time to sleep to minimize waking during a sleep cycle, which makes you feel groggy and not well rested. https://cir.ag/projects/tip-of-my-tongue/ tip of my tongue. It's really effective and has helped me countless times. I always seem to want a word when I'm writing but forget what the actual word is. As someone taking multiple epilepsy meds, this is amazing. Keppra often has a side effect that basically causes language issues that result in a tip of my tongue kind of problem. Obligatory link to website that makes Reddit look like Outlook. http://pique.jithabioms/outlookit. Might be helpful if I ever go into the office again. Remove BG. http://remove.bg does a pretty solid job at removing the background of any image. You can even just Ctrl+V. Con. Lowers quality a little. Yep, I mainly use online tools for small photo edits. Remove BG is what helped me make a new photograph required for my school application. While others went to actual studios, I just modified my selfie. https://imslp.org/wiki/main_page. A library of public domain classical sheet music. You can pretty much find any classical music over 100 years old. I stopped buying sheet music when I discovered it. Plus, it's pretty easy to send music to students during a class in lockdown. Edit. Wow, thanks guys. I'm glad my information helped some people. Well, that beats the hell out of using image search and getting paywalled at every promising looking sheet. http://photoforensics.com/right square bracket open bracket http://photoforensics.com. I use it to check if photos are photoshopped. Be aware that your photos will be used in research and looked at by humans. Don't post anything there you want to be private. naturalreaders.com. It's basically a text-to-speech site that lets you copy and paste passages into a text box and then the computer will read it back to you. I use this when I need to type out papers, short stories or any other lengthy piece of writing as a way of proofreading. It's nice to use this way because then you can hear your errors read aloud. I use it when I have a lot of reading assignments for college and I don't have time to really get to them all but I want to listen to reading while I clean or something. Camel.com. https://camel.com/ tracks the price history of something on Amazon so you can see if a sale is actually a good deal. The Chrome extension keeper adds this functionality directly onto the Amazon product pages. I've saved a lot of money by seeing items that regularly go on sale. Real example, the Instapot Duo Nova, regularly $100 but I noticed it went to $50 twice the last 3 months. I waited a few days and now sure enough it's $50 again. There was a similar post to this going around a while back that I bookmarked, because it was loaded with great stuff. Here you go everyone. HPP and AMP, UTM source equals share. Strive.com. This site has a pretty cool collection of free ebooks without registering. Deleted. If someone created a website with links to these websites, that would be the best website. I miss the site Stumble Upon. It is basically this thread but more organized. 10 menu to mail. No need to use my own email to read a random website. I made a Reddit account using these emails. Account still working fine. This one sounds interesting. https://www.deepl.com/yen/translator. DeepL for translations instead of Google Translate. Although language options are still limited, the results are more natural and elegant. I'm a bilingual Chinese-English speaker and use this whenever I can't remember how to say a phrase in the other language. Deleted. www.justwatch.com allows me to search up a movie or TV show and tells me where it's streaming. Edit. It seems like quite a few people are not able to view something they want to watch, but I also use 123 movies. https://www.123movies.la/ when the only option I have is to buy or rent it. There's also the option of torrenting with a VPN. I'm always looking for this type of resource for movies for my kid. Thanks for the link. Listen to radio around the world. https://radio.garden/ There's also https://www.window-swap.com/ which lets you view out people's windows from around the world. Edit. As several users have pointed out, the videos on the site aren't live feeds, but hopefully you'll still find it interesting anyway. Futureme.org. https://futureme.org/ you can use it to send emails to the future. You've been using it for almost 3 years. It helps put into perspective how much has changed over the course of a year. Is there a website that allows me to send an email to past me? I've got a couple of things I need to warn me about. Unsplash.com. https://unsplash.com/. Tons of free to use images of damn near everything. I love this one. I'm in a web design course and the prof recommended it. If you're in algebra or any math with graphing, Desmos.com is amazing for graphing. Lightningmaps.org. https://lightningmaps.org/. It tells you in real time when lightning strikes anywhere in the world. Nice to track when there is a thunderstorm where you live. Good luck to Spain, I guess. https://toffeesha.com/right square bracket open bracket https://toffeesha.com, lets you share files privately without size limit, with end-to-end encryption and without them being stored online. Note that I'm not related to this website in any way. Damn, I thought this was some sort of vast candy exchange network. Deleted. It used to let you past paywalls for Net and Washington Post too, but that hasn't been working for me for a little while. A soft murmur. https://asoftmurmur.com/ lets you play all kinds of soothing background noises like rain, wind, bird song, waves, and rolling thunder. You can also overlay them to make your perfect background mix, which is perfect if you want to relax to the gentle sounds of a coffee shop on fire. https://asoftmurmur.com/???mfre99pep99. Dart. My noisnet is good too. https://www.photopia.com/right square bracket open bracket https://www.photopia.com. Online image editor with Photoshop feature. Edit. Thanks for upvotes and awards. Don't forget to visit our Photopia. Photopia is excellent. For those curious, it has the absolute best PSD file support of any non-Adobe product I've been able to find. Yes, better PSD support than GIMP or Affinity. Boil the Frog. http://boilthefrog.playlistmachinery.com/. Dart. An awesome site where you put 2 artists in, and it makes a playlist connecting them for you thanks our music. This so cool. And it's integrated with Spotify. Thanks man. Atomic Rockets. http://www.projectrow.com/public_html/rocket/closed bracket any kind of CF thing they got. Donjon. https://donjon.bin.sh/closed bracket auto-generate dungeon maps, world maps, names, any kind of thing you need for a quick D&D game. Edit. There's also this for generating city maps. https://waterbao.itch.io/medieval-fantasy-city-generator close bracket. Edit. Thanks for the gold. Check out Chaotic Shiny. http://chaoticsini.com/civgen.php close bracket exclamation point. It's on par with Donjon. Pointer.com. https://pointerpointer.com/close bracket. I mainly use it just to be impressed by the photos and to have a good laugh. Man, that takes me back. I remember finding that with https://theuselessweb.com. https://www.futureatimeline.net/right square bracket open bracket https://www.futureatimeline.net and X200B. Easiest way to spend an hour or two learning about our history, the future. Really interesting. The Noun Project. https://thenounproject.com/close bracket. Need an icon for something and don't have time to make it yourself? People from all over the world create them and upload them. Great resource for graphic designers. Icons available in SVG or JPEG, and they are doing stock photos now too. 3. A bunch of awards? Say what? Was not expecting that, thanks. I was not disappointed. https://thenounproject.com/search/?penis close bracket. NSFW. Wernantv.net. https://wernantv.net close bracket. They are masters at tracking down the exact close actors wear in TV shows. And they often show a similar cheaper option if your budget is not the same as millionaires. Edit. Mostly women's clothes, and no movies, sorry. Is there a version of this for movies? A Knight's Tale has one of the coolest wardrobes I've ever seen in a movie. Not mine, MyNoiseNet. https://mynoise.net/close bracket. The woman who runs it is a noise engineer, and the site has a ton of different, adjustable soundscapes that can play for hours without truly looping. This is great if you want some background noise. I use it for a vision and it is excellent. The net is important. The .com version is a guy stealing all of their work. Stayfane is the best. I can't speak highly enough of this site. See Hubset. If you're a university student and you need access to paid online journals, this is the website. You put in the DOI of the journal and it gives you the access to that journal. Good website, really helpful for my studies. People often mention this, but no one ever mentions the person who made this website and fought an uphill battle with blood-sucking publishers to keep the website running. She's a woman, Now 32 years old, Kazakhstani computer programmer, Alexandra Ilbakayan, https://en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Alexandra. https://thinownproject.com. As a graphic designer, this is legitimately the best website I have ever found. Cuts the time for making icons and logos drastically. If you're in the US and you earn below a certain threshold, currently around $69,000, you can get free software to help you file your taxes. There's an IRS website that walks you through the process. https://www.eyes.gov/filing/free-file-do-federal-taxes-for-free and you'll use exactly the same software you might already be paying a shitload of money for. For real. These companies are legally obligated to make their software available for free, in return for the US government not setting up its own free software and completely dismantling the market. Companies that sell you tax software are trying very hard to make it difficult to find. https://www.propublica.org/article/TurboTax-deliberately-hides-its-free-file-page-from-search-engines-close-. Don't let them. Deleted. This is pretty niche to music video editing, but I visit https://www.orlate.com/tools/bpm.htm several times a day. Basically tap any key on your keyboard in time to some music to find its beats per minute, BPM. The way that this site averages your taps is incredibly helpful. I use a lot of high-end music software and none of them have a tap to find tempo function as simple and user-friendly as this little site. I find the tap tempo in FL works pretty nicely. Jethuman.com. A place where the internet will find you a phone number to call to get a human for customer service. If they can't find one, they will wait in the hold queue for you. https://sageogr.com/dummy-credit-card-generator/ It's great for dummy credit cards that will pass math checks, but that's it. Great for when you need to put information in for free trials or whatever. Forvo. https://forvo.com// for when you see a word in a different language, or your own, and you want to know how it's pronounced, or how it sounds in different accents dialects. People record themselves saying words and upload it with their general location. I tell everyone I can about this site. Edit. Thank you for the silver, kind stranger, it's my first ever medal. Oh, thank you for this. I was grounded all the time growing up, so I read and still read more than consume digital media, which means I fuck up pronouncing words in my native language with embarrassing frequency. https://www.howmanyprplereinspissarightnow.com/ I check every few days or at least once a week. The site seems wonky today though. It normally shows the national flag of each astronaut. Those 7 people are out of this world. https://word2cleanhtml.com/right square bracket open bracket https://word2clean.com. Paste info from your Ms. Word documents and it outputs as nice clean HTML. I've tried a few other options over the years, but this is the one I go back to. Saves a hell of a lot of time editing content for the web, which I get in Word documents. Bear in mind you're trusting a random website with your document, so think twice before sending it anything sensitive. http://whatirisit.info/right square bracket open bracket http://whatirisit.info. Really handy tool for time traveling. I don't get why more people don't use it. This still wasn't created from where I came, thanks. runp.com. It tells you the best time for a bathroom break and gives a brief description of what you would miss. Love it. When Avengers Endgame came out at 3 hours long, my local theater had signs posted saying things like at 43 minutes in, Thor says hello everybody. You have 5 minutes and 23 seconds before the next important moment. wolframalpha.com. I sometimes use it math calculations. Also desmos.com if you need a graphing calculator. https://mcbroken.com. I use this to check whether the ice cream machines at the nearest McDonald's near me are broken or not. Holy crap. This whole thread is the best thing I've come across on Reddit in years. Teleparty. It's actually a browser extension, but it's fun being able to have movie night with the boys while on lockdown. Can you also use it to stream a movie you own, or does it only work with Netflix, etc.? Erowid.org. The drug community knows about this one. This website is still one of the best websites for unbiased information about recreational drugs. This site has literally saved lives. Edit. Thanks for the silver and also correcting me on the web address. I would always research on that site before experimenting as a teenager. It really helped me understand what I would be getting into and experiencing beforehand. That was almost 20 years ago, 2001 to 2002-ish. It's good that it's still around. Carpart.com. Need a part for your car? Don't want to pay full price? This is a searchable database of junkyards in the USA. Input your year, make, model, and desired part. It shows you what's available nationwide. Sort by distance, price, and condition. I recently got a tail light for my car for $50. Dealer price $400. https://terriblerealestatagentphotos.com/right square bracket open bracket https://terriblerealestatagentphotos.com. The commentary is the funniest. I got really excited thinking that this was pictures of the real estate agents themselves.